what I got, what came in the mail. Woo! And, you know, this time of year, shipping's questionable, so I was really watching for this. Let's take a look. The Jeffree Star gold-blooded. You know, I am keeping all of my blooded palettes. Here she is. Oh, this is a pretty thing. This is a pretty thing. Now, let me tell you what. If you want to see what's inside of it, and you want to see how I made this look, and you want to see some swatches, because we had us a little swatching party. Well, y'all just hang out. Come on back. And let's check this thing out. This is, I am not mad at it. Okay, so here it is. Let's get into it. Whew. It is got a nice mirror on it. Let me see if I can show you just the top area. There you go, where it says gold-blooded. And then, of course, the shades. The shades down the center here are all shimmer, and, you know, these two are mattes. Wow. So, before we do swatches, let's do a look. I'm going to put on some eye primer and I'll be right back. Okay, first let's use Inspiration right here. I'm going to put that just on my primer, where I put primer just between the lid and the eyebrow. Just me, I always do that first. I probably am going to go in with like a glitter glue on the actual lid, because let's face it, we're going to be using some of that shimmer. Oh yes, we are. So this is just a really good match for me too. I'm happy that there's a, you know, I have problems a lot of times because I'm so pale, finding a good transition shade in a palette. A lot of times they're actually darker than what I wanted them to be, but you know, sometimes it'd be like that. Okay, so wipe our brush off. Woo. And actually we might just go ahead and continue to use this brush. Let's go in with Perseverance right here. We will do, this is going to be a long video, sorry guys. Okay, and there she is. And I just want to go kind of above the crease. Maybe not all the way, like more towards the brow over here. And my eyes have wrinkles in different places, so they never come out the same. So if they both come out like nice, I'm happy, even if they're not symmetrical, because, you know, it's just part of the whole aging process, you know, deal with it. Ooh. I'm actually really try. I'm wiping off my brush now on my towel, and I'm just going to kind of do a little blending here. That is solid. All right. Okay. And wow. I think I'm going to go in. Ooh, decisions. I'm going with resilience right here. And I want to just go kind of right here and just sort of deepen my outside a little bit. Just only takes a little bit. Whew. Okay, and like I said, a little bit. And now we blend. Actually, for the blending, I think I'm going to go back with the larger one. Okay. You know, Jeffrey, in my experience, his makeup, not only does it just blend just beautifully, but it also plays well with others. I use, see, you know, I'm trying to do this and it just wants to point at the ground, you know. But I use a lot of palettes with, how can I say this? I use a lot of brands with other brands, trying to get, you know, the shades that I want to deal with. We'll need to do a little mode job right there. It's getting a little hairy. That, I think, actually looks really nice. I want to go in with this Fire Phoenix. This beautiful shade right here. I am going to use this brush again. And you know, it's a shimmer, and shimmers don't come up real well with blending brushes, but we're doing it anyways. It's a small blending brush, so maybe it'll be okay. And I do want to kind of I don't want this to take over. I'm planning on doing a gold. Ooh. Probably like a light gold. So I don't want it to like really take over on me. Ooh. I have the most rotten wrinkles on this eye. Just seriously, they do not want to give it up. Just sometimes if I kind of twist a little bit while I'm, you know, applying, most of the time I feel like I need 3 hands. One for the brush, one for the mirror, and one to like pull the skin tight, right? I don't know if you can see as just the beautifulness that I'm catching here. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of glitter glue on, so we'll be right back. Okay, I have a couple of different brushes I might try for this. As you can see, I put my primer on, and what I do is, instead of just leaving a line there, I take my finger and I just kind of tap it down so that it really, the primer blends with the other shadow. Okay, wow. How gold do we want to go? Okay, we've got two of them in here. We've got Gold-Blooded and Living Legend. I don't know. I kind of... Let me see. I'm going to go with Living Legend. I know, right? Okay, so... Living Legend, which is this one right here. I'm sorry if the mirror reflects on you. I'm going to try this brush. I don't even remember where I got it. It actually has a name on it. It is from Pure Cosmetics. I must have got this in a... you know, palette. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of like tap this on. Ooh, ooh, oh, Jiminy Crickets. You guys, that is so absolutely pretty. Just like, it's so shiny, it's almost like mirrorish, you know, like reflective, you know. Wow. And you know, patting it on like this does take a little while, but number one, you're really not going to have much I mean, if you try just swiping it on, that's when you end up with all that fallout. Yeah, I mean, some of them just have a lot of fallout. Okay, there's nothing you can do about that. But oh, and here's a handy thing about this brush is it's got a blender right here, so let's take advantage of that, and we're just going to kind of stipple it a little bit. We may come back with that red again. That, what is it? Fire Phoenix. Beautiful. Just really, I don't know what to call this. This is a, it's golden, but it's not like gold, you know. It's a light gold. But wow. This is seriously. Whew. Need, like, I don't know, for some reason I'm not getting it to go. Either that or it's just that the light isn't helping me. And let's do this. Wow, huh? Okay, I am going to go back in with that red. Where was the brush? There it is, the brush that we used for that. I just want to, you know, I don't want to lose it. Ooh, ooh. Guys. You know, I have not purchased a Jeffree palette in a while because it just, there hasn't been one that really, that I wanted. Let's go ahead and say it, you know. But this one is really beautiful. I think I'm going to just pull over a little bit up here, just a little bit, if you know the wrinkles will allow. Huh. And let's go ahead and try and blend those edges out just more. I really want to pull the red into the gold. I have a real problem keeping this eye shut. I want to I want to open this eye while I'm putting makeup on it, right? And no, it does not work like that. Okay, I do want to go underneath with something, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that that first shade that we used, Perseverance, right here, okay, and I am going to put that somehow under the eye, just like under my lash line here. Not a lot, just a little. I know I might have should have done a lot, but wow. My concealer has gotten old, and it's a really good concealer. It's my under eye concealer, but it has gotten old, and I used it anyways, thinking like, oh no, it'll be fine, and oh no, it's not. There's serious creases happening right there, okay? Okay, now I'm going to take a super thin brush, like I think this is one you would actually like maybe do your brows or your liner with. It's kind of what we're going to do. I'm going to go back in with that red, the Fire Phoenix, and I want to just put that just about halfway back, you know, just under where it's at on the lid, right? Okay, and then I'm going to wipe this brush off. Whew, God, a lot of brushes to clean. Now I'm going to use this brush to blend that. This side's turning out really nice. Unlike this side, that just doesn't want to do anything. There we go. Alright, I do believe, where's my big brush? We're going to take that Star Decadence right here. I'm going to use this on my big fluffy brush. And we're going to just go, I like to just go right under the arch a little bit. Can you see that? I don't necessarily have to do under the entire brow, but just right, you know, right under the arch a little bit. Wow. And I'm going to go back in with that Star Decadence, the really light shimmer. And we're going to put our little spot the dot right there. Ooh. 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 Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I'm going to do some mascara, finish my lip, and I'll be right back to do some swatches. Swatches. Okay, here we are. What do you think? I am, you know, I'm really liking the old Jeffrey here. Okay, so we're going to do, let's start on the top in this corner. And we're going to go Inspiration, Honest Truth, Perseverance, and Queen Supreme. So these four on the top. And dummy. Yeah, get my wipe out so that I can actually, you know, do more than one swatch, right? Okay, so we've got Inspiration, Honest Truth, Perseverance, and Queen Supreme. There we are, and this is my transition shade, so it's not going to show up a whole lot. See if I can miss where the dog scratched me. The nails are in the way. They are in the way. Shall we see if we can get that pink a little bit higher up there? And maybe that second, what is that, Honest Truth? Which would also make a relatively good transition shade on me. The transition shade is here. You can barely see it, but you know what? That's why it's a good transition shade. Okay, so next we have Internet Royalty, Boss Mentality, Star Decadence, and The Influencer. The formula is just soft and creamy like, even though it's actually a powder. Okay, and we've got This is that one that I used for the highlighter. Just so pretty. Okay, and then we have our next 4 shimmers. You like the glasses, do you? I know they suck, but you know, it's part of getting old. Okay, we have Living Legend, Gold Blooded, Vincent Van Gold, and then the Fire Phoenix that I just think is lovely. Okay, Living Legend, Gold Blooded, Vincent Van Gold, and Fire Phoenix. Oh, seriously. Yeah. I'm really trying to get on the bottom part of my finger so that I can, you know, if I get it on the tip, then I'm dragging down with my nails, which is not a benefit. Oh, I have mercy. That is so pretty. So pretty. Okay, then we have 6 left, so we're going to do 3 and 3. I think we'll do the back of the hand and the palm of the hand. Okay, so we have Drama, Eternal, and Courageous. That one is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, Drama, Eternal, and Courageous. Okay, and there's, those are. Okay, and the last 3 are Resilience, Legacy, and Built Different. Okay, Resilience, get it on the bottom of the finger. Legacy, and Built Different. Built Different is almost like a purplish brown. Okay, so yeah, that's Built Different. So. And there we are. Let's see if we can't get Built Different to go over that. That nasty little line there a little bit better. That one's not swatching as well. It could be my skin. It's not like I have primer on my hand and I'm old. And you're putting it over top of a ton of wrinkles. So, you know, there's a lot of room for improvement there. But, you know, once again, here we go. Obviously, the transition shade Inspiration that is like pretty much the same color as me. You know, look at those shimmers. I'll tell you what, if Jeffrey ever starts doing multi-chromes, oh, Jeffrey, here they are. The palette is beautiful. I say if you can afford it, yes, obviously get it. If you're a collector, you're going to want it. I definitely want all the blood palettes, which is another reason why this was, you know, attractive to me. Are there shades in here that you can't find in any other brand or palette? No. Okay, there's nothing except maybe this Fire Phoenix. That's pretty cool. But it's put together very nicely. I like the way it's put together. I like the color story. But truthfully, I could probably find most of these shades in other palettes that I have, except for that Fire Phoenix. I don't know, I might have something similar to that too. So, you know, if you're strapped and you're, you know, you're just going like, oh, I just don't want to miss out, you're not really missing out. Wait, I'm sure that, you know, this is not going to be a limited edition. I'm saying that, but because as far as I know, and I could be wrong, if I am, comment below, but as far as I know, the only palette that he actually discontinued forever was the Alien palette, and all the other palettes you can still get. I like that cover story, I do. So if you want to get it, if you don't have the money, wait for it. Wait for it. You'll, you know, there's nothing life-changing in here. It's just, it's a cool palette to have, you know. And until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing. Wake up dancing. Boom, boom. Wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye.